kitchen and I found this cucumber. It reminded me of you. It tasted so good when I ate it. Do you like cucumbers? They're so refreshing. Especially when they're cold pressed. I love cold pressed juice. I have the worst habit. It's so expensive. My dad is being so mean to me this week. He told me that he's gonna cut me off next year. So I better find a job. I mean, how? At least my boobs look good in this pic. What do you think? Are you done DJing yet?
I started playing the drums, and at first my parents just got me a snare drum to practice on, and like just to see how committed I would be to it. And after a couple months, they saw I just couldn't stop playing it. Ended up getting me a drum set and played in bands throughout high school, like punk, hardcore, and metal stuff. And then kind of fell into electronic music once a lot of my fellow bandmates in high school went off to college, and I stayed around and kind of ended up in dance music. Yeah, I pretty much was always kind of into it in the background. I grew up, I played a lot of metal and punk music, but electronic music was always something that was really interesting to me. And a family friend of mine introduced me to this group called Boards of Canada when we were on like a family vacation. And he was explaining to me that this stuff was made on like a laptop, and like anyone could do it, you could do it by yourself. And I kind of like started to listen to it more and more, and got really into it that way, and tried to downloaded a few Fruity Loops, and was kind of just sort of messing around for a long time to figure out like, oh, how do I make this weird kind of beat music? And so it was, yeah, it's kind of how. I found like doing stuff on myself I liked a lot more, because I didn't have to like wait around for people or like try to just, getting a group of people together sometimes is like really hard. And so once my friends like went to college and I stayed around, I was like, well, I'm gonna keep doing music no matter what. So I'll try my hand at electronic music, and just kind of kept going from there. I've never really like planned on making money off of selling music. I more think it's about playing shows and putting yourself in front of people and showing your craft and playing your own songs and what you do. So for me, I think now it's more important to do that. Just write really good music. Doesn't matter if you sell it or put it out for free. Just show up and play it somewhere, I think is the most important thing. We just did a single called Carpe the DMs that's available on iTunes and pretty much every platform. So we still do that stuff, but all I want is for people to just listen. Music videos is definitely something I've been like really interested in doing, and that's been a fun process for us to do. We just did our first one for the Carpe the DM single, and with Sister Wife, and she helped me like come up with a really core concept. And music videos is definitely something I've always wanted to do, because I'm a huge movie buff, and just getting weird and doing weird, dark music videos is kind of like always something I've imagined doing with my music, and kind of making them like little mini movies. Like live videos are cool of like live shows and stuff, but I think there's a lot more room for creativity and doing something completely different. I basically just want to get to a point where when I'm DJing, which it's getting to is mostly just my music and whatever else I'm kind of into. Like I would say right now my sets are about like half of my music and half of whatever I'm interested in, but down the road I would love to explore kind of more of the live electronic side, and do like stuff that Flume and Deadmau5 and Porter Robinson do in that respect with and Gravitz with live music, and just do hour and a half of my own sets basically.
To wait in line.
This weekend I'm doing my debut show in Las Vegas for the first time, which I'm really stoked about, at Rehab Beach Club at Hard Rock. Another EP coming out in the end of August, and just some other stuff I can't really talk about yet, but going from there. I'm on SoundCloud, look up Warden. I'm on Spotify as Warden. My Twitter is twitter.com/Warden, at its_Warden, Instagram at its_Warden, Facebook.com/itswarden. So anywhere where it's Warden. Hi, my name is Warden, and you've just been buzzed.
Why aren't they letting me in? Don't they know who I am? I mean, seriously. Come on, my boyfriend's a DJ.